Hi guys, welcome back to the subscription channel. We're here at Kibworth Shooting Ground today. We've got something a little different for you. Two of my good friends and clients here, Rich and John, but we've actually got 6 people here today, ranging from C-class all the way to AAA. We're going to take you around the 100 registered here, picking out some of the more interesting stands, having a conversation with these guys before they shoot, after they shoot, and finding out what problems these people go through when the scorecards are in place. So pay attention to detail. It's going to be a long one. I hope you enjoy it. Nice, Rich. So everything we said there, Alan, was about not panicking, but as soon as we call pull, we panic. Nice pair, Rich, that's perfect. If we'd have gone in there process and said, right, the best place to kill it is 12 o'clock, so we're going to go 12 o'clock in front of us. Yeah. It's 55 yards away on a full spring batu, which probably means a big gap. A big gap. And as I was just thinking to John, we can see the machine, and the machine, you can see that the machine is already sitting backwards. Yeah. Well, if it's sitting backwards, it's going to throw the clay backwards, yeah. So you've just got all your answers. The problem is, everything we wanted to do went against that, because we very well shot. Pure loss. So you want to maintain 100%. You're never going to lose sight of an overhead. So on an overhead, you'll either shoot maintained or collapsing. But the problem is, once it gets under your gun, you don't know how far, you don't know where.
Oh.
View. So what I want you to see do here, what's very important is the gun's here, and their eyes are way above you. You don't even need to push the peak of your cap up so I can see it coming. Because I want to kill it nice and early. You got to stay underneath it. When you see the gap that you want, send it, and it's going to be quite early. But then we've got to get across to that rising bird, because the lead is less than 2 feet from that rising bird, which means we've got to shoot swing through. So it's a technically difficult. The birds individually are quite easy. But in the pair, joining them together is what's making it difficult. So I want to see a definite maintained collapsing into a definite slow swing through. Yeah, this is where we're halfway round, and I want to start to see the nerves disappear, and we actually just focus on the process, not what makes me feel good.
Yeah. Seamlessly putting them together
is the hard part.
It's the hardest part.
You're concentrating here is maintained to a lead and swing through to a lead. That is your main focus. If they break, that's part of making a good plan.
Oh. I set my gun and then so I look back behind it, see it come in, never lose sight of it, and just shoot just in front of it. And then came back for the second one, just a little swing through on that. So
and why did you miss the first one?
I think I came back too far and then sort of raced in front of it.
You see how you're starting to relax a bit now?
Yeah.
And the first one was, where do you think is best to shoot it?
Yeah, it's shooting weight.
Good.
Lost kill. No bird.
Your gun's going like this, going further and further and further and further. Just leave it. Leave it at the hold point. Now move your head. Good. Gun stay still.
Pull.
Just again, way too slow.
Too slow on the...
Biggest and clearest non-negotiable.
Pull. It's just comfort, isn't it? It's just.
But by shooting maintained lead, you had the lead from the
start.
So you could have pulled the trigger. You just didn't have the nerve to pull it.
Double check.
You literally shot that first overhead so fast, absolutely hammered it. And then you shot at 3 razor blades at 45 yards.
Yeah.
Because the first one, all you did was execute the plan, and we go pair killed. Now, all of a sudden, the mind goes to, I can straight this, and now,
careful.
yeah, we're no longer shooting.
Careful.
The plan literally evaporated, as opposed to let me kill them, and we start scorecard chasing. I want them all.
So how do you then reset? So you
I don't even care about how many I hit. I don't care if I hit them. I don't care if I miss them. I care if I make good shots. So I go in there to make 8 good shots. If that allows me to hit 8, perfect. But I can't go in there and try and hit 8 because now I don't do any of the process
in between.
It's about making good shots, which will tally up the scorecard. What most people do is chase the scorecard, and the process is left behind, which is what you did. Your first pair couldn't have been better.
No. So then so you hit the first pair. It went nice. It was technically as
Perfect.
it should have
Yeah.
been. The whole points were exactly where I wanted to be, and it worked.
But what
happened in
So what did you say next? Do it again.
Do it again.
Do it again's not a plan. Maintain lead 1 foot, move across. That's a plan. You've got to reiterate that plan. If you can use your pre-shot routine and the words and the methods, if you can use those as a expiry date, right? So the moment you fire them, that information is gone. So do it again. There's nothing to do again because that information has passed. Do it again means do exactly what I want. And so I don't go in there and say maintain lead 1 foot, come back, let it beat me by 12 inches and shoot 12 inches in front of it. Do it again. I run that plan over 4 pairs. And if that allows me to hit 8, but the moment I say do it again, comfort zone just says,
So it's not stand, it's 4 separate.
just 4 pairs
separate processes.
of looking for excellence in the process, not the let me have a personal best. Don't chase the clay, chase the process. Okay? So Will's just off stand 12. So we've got a long left to right looper and quite a nasty angle on that teal, but you know what I'm going to say.
Yeah. Just holding on too much.
Why? What is your process? What is your thoughts going into stand 12? What were you thinking? And I'll tell you what I know you were thinking.
Yeah. So as I was seeing the looper
No. What were you thinking when you went in?
lead wise 4 foot and just come through the.
What else were you thinking? I want to hit.
Yeah, want to hit it. Yeah. Trying too hard, maybe holding on.
Making sure I hit it.
Yeah.
And by making sure you hit it, you actually made sure you missed it.
Missed. Made a mess
So
of it.
you're
Really.
probably the most experienced shooter here, right?
Yeah.
You've got a C-class shooter, all killing them 20 yards faster than.
Yeah. Maybe.
Why?
Just trying to kill it, like you say, just trying to make sure of him, and then, but as he was
How
dropping.
are we going to start to get past that? Instead of
Routine, a bit more thorough with the process. Maybe.
it's got to come down to the process. It's got to come down to being comfortable when the when the course designer makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
If you don't like the kill points, you can't move them.
No, true.
Now, like I said, last year with you we ticked off the first goals of shooting for the country.
Yeah.
Now we want to, but we're not going to make that when this is 100 registered at Kibworth.
Yeah.
Well, imagine if that was the world championship. Where are you going to shoot them then down a rabbit hole? What are you going to do? Let them land?
Yeah.
You know?
Fall into the comfort zone again. And yeah.
Which is why most people miss.
Yeah.
Now, I need you on the next 6 stations. I really don't care if you miss a lot.
Yeah.
I'm judging you on whether you're doing them
The right thing.
right. We can, if you're missing at the right kill point with the wrong lead, we can fix that.
Yeah.
You know, the problem is here, you killed 3 of them in the wrong place.
Yes.
So you come off and you think,
Well, yeah.
I killed them. But you're not going to kill them there when we get 10% more pressure on a big shoot. So instead of judging yourself on 7 out of 8,
Yeah.
we're going to judge you there on, you actually only shot 4 of them in the
Right place.
right place. So we're judging you now on your performance, not on your
Result.
kills, okay? So we're going to
Yeah.
interview you again later on.
Yeah.
We're going to see just how those kill points
Check.
are coming off, okay? So as we walk on then, you know, we're just over halfway round. What's the biggest common problem that we've run into then? Kill point. Which is generally what goes wrong. Now the lower down the class, the more you get the kill point wrong. Now, everything that we learn in competition for lessons is that everything that we do works from the kill point backwards, correct? Yeah. So we start at biggest and clearest and we work backwards. So if we walk into the station and we get point A wrong, the system has just fell flat. So if we're only picking where we like to kill them, so in a competition, right, on a competition day, who is the one person that you're in a battle with?
You for yourself.
No, that's the last
The
person.
guy who set the course.
The course designer, right? The course designer is the one person you're going head to head with. So when he sets a fast going away bird, what does he want you to do? Quickly. Either shoot it too quickly or shoot it too slowly. Yeah. And what you're doing is saying, there's the trapdoor that you've set for me, where can I jump in with both feet? Instead of saying, you know what, if that's what you want me to do, I'm going to actually do the opposite. This tower bird here, right? That tower's been there for 30 years. When you come here for a lesson and we talk about kill points, what do we pick?
Nice and early.
Nice and early.
Biggest,
And on a lesson, we're nice and relaxed. We've had a nice cup of tea. You've told me about all your problems. You know, we've done the counselling part of the lesson. We walk in and we go, pull, smack. Today comes along, it's like everybody here is successful. 3 of you run your own big businesses. You turn up on a competition day, it's like you just turned stupid. It's like, here's my £45 for the lesson. Please take my common sense and I'll pick that up afterwards. Yeah. And that's what happens. The competition turns you into something that you are not. If I'd have walked you round this, if Jonathan could have been on time, we could have walked round this. And if I'd have said to you lot, guys, leave your guns in the car, right? This is the truth. This is for everybody at home. If I'd have said to you, leave your guns in the car, stand here and I'm going to show you this station. Where's the best place to kill it? You'd have all picked there. Do you know why? Because none of you have got to, because the guns are in the car. But as soon as we come out here with the scorecard on, well, but if I shoot it over there, I get more time. So on this next half of the course, we are going to come away from logic, we're going to come away from probability, and we're actually going to start sticking to the rules as a non-negotiable. Okay?
Kill point.
For me, the very first thing I see here is the tree.
Okay.
The tree's right. Now I can either pay attention to it, or I can ignore it.
Yeah.
And this may sound like arrogance. It's not meant to come out. It's just what I say to myself. It's not my tree.
Yeah.
So if I end up hitting the tree, I don't care.
Yeah.
Not arrogance. It's just you want to use it as a blind. I'm going to ignore it, and if I trim it,
you trim.
that's on you.
Yeah.
So what method do you look at?
The first bird is going to be a pull away.
And when are you going to start the pull away?
I'm going to just attach to it and then pull away.
No, what I mean by that is, I see it down here.
Yes.
So my halfway is going to be inside the tree.
Yeah.
And I don't have to wait for it to come out of the tree to pull away. I can start my movement in the tree because my kill point's here.
Yes.
But what most people are going to do here, they're going to hold left of the tree and use the obstacle and let it become one.
Okay.
We're going to swing through the tree like that.
Yeah.
The moment it comes out, we're actually going to take that
shot.
So it's going to be a pull away, but it might start off as a blind pull away.
Okay.
Moving into the midi.
Just going to be slow hands, just behind the birds, and then swing through the bird to maybe a foot of lead.
And what's that midi doing?
The line wise,
Yeah.
climbing.
So we need to know how many.
Yeah,
Because it's going to be very easy here to let that get close to the tree and just go off
line, yeah.
parallel. We've got to actually keep that barrel, that clay
Straight.
there. What we've just discussed on that last peg, here, for me now, your plan is perfect.
Yes.
Your job is to execute it 4 times.
Yeah.
That's not about killing 8.
Yeah.
It's about coming off and saying, you know, whatever I scored, Ben, I did what I said, and if we miss and did what we said, we're going to do something different.
Yeah.
I'm going to judge you here on what you do, not how many you hit. You might want to consider shooting in front of it, Thomas, because straight at it's not worked twice. Right, we're all shooting birds only, so we can. Where are you missing that?
I think I'm in front.
No, you're not. You're not. What does a looper do?
It goes up and down.
And you're shooting down when it's still going.
Right, okay. So
Yeah.
underneath it.
It doesn't stop rising till there, and we're killing it here. So you've got to pay attention to that line. Hold on to the bird with pull away, and when you extend on the line. Underneath again. Left bird, left bird. But you're miles underneath. Start at halfway, John, not at the machine, please.
Again.
We can have a go at the end. John, power off it, go. Miles behind me. I don't know what you think, how you think that lead's going to work. You're miles. You can't.
Whoa!
Very well shot. So how did that go according to plan?
Yeah, everything according to plan except for my one miss.
And what did you do wrong?
I don't think I got the line right.
Okay.
Pulled off.
But you started the pull away. Stand one's this way. You started the pull away blind.
Yes.
That's probably something you don't get to do
No, not very
a
often.
lot because that tree is perfectly positioned. But we've just come off there, a much harder stand than the one you shot 5 out of 8 on, or 7 out of 8, because we didn't chase 8. We chased 8 perfect processes. And I need your minds to shift to process and get away from I must kill them.
Get the outcome.
All right?
Okay.
And you've got to be able to go in there like that. So what, you know, you're the only person there that shot that first bird in the correct place.
Yeah.
Because you were last, you were the person we discussed that blind pull away with.
Yeah.
But the more you shoot in the correct kill point, the more you will hit.
Yeah.
Now your score today, regardless of what the score is, you know, you're probably only going to have a 78% kill point rate.
Yeah.
Well, if you kill 85, doesn't mean you've made 85 good shots.
No.
Because you're a good shot, you fixed some.
Yeah.
But we've definitely made 25 mistakes.
Oh, easily, yeah.
So that means how are we going to perform when we're making mistakes that we didn't need to make?
Yeah.
Oh. Back 2.
Thanks.
Sideways too. That's We've got that batu rolling in from the left, not as far as the last batu and not as fast, but it's still a batu.
Yeah.
How are you going to shoot that batu?
I think you like pull away,
Good.
sort of like 3 feet.
Good. But again, if we look at the trap, key to the trap is it sitting
Sort of back.
so we're going to have to pay attention
Go up
to the line. Teal, slightly angled off to the right,
Yeah.
off to the left even.
Yeah. We shoot that as a swing through so it comes past.
And I'm glad you're last here and we get to interview you because I would shoot this very different to how I would teach you to shoot it.
Okay.
So being right-handed, I'll kill the batu, I'll come down to my hold point, I'll let the bird go top left of the gun, and I'll shoot swing through.
Yeah.
But being left-handed, you're going to be able to see it coming. So you're not wrong in your assessment, but if you had have said to me, I want to kill it quickly and I'll stay on top of it, you're going to be able to do that because you're going to be able to see it. So you know you have got a good plan A and plan B here. Where I would only be able to do that coming from the other side because I can't see it coming because my hand and the gun is in the way. So being left-handed, if you wanted to see it coming and sit on top of it, that would also be a viable option. Same as what I just said to Will back there. I want you to come off and tell me you made 8 perfect shots. I don't care what that number of kills is. If you're missing because the lead is wrong, we can fix that. What we can't do is fix process. So get very much process based on here. Right? Good luck. You killed 8. 8 shithole. Again.
Kill lost.
Where?
Five score. Kill lost.
As I tried to do, as I said to you before, if I don't come back to that track right, I'll overcook that for a while. I mullered every one of them, but coming back, that's just.
You did muller them as well, but
Yeah.
That's 2 stands since we had our little chat, we'll call it.
Yeah.
And that's perfection gun.
Yeah.
So we've shot 2 of the harder stands. We missed 1 bird that you just got the line with.
Yeah.
But that big Teal and batu there, you just filled that in. So you tell the viewers what's changed. What's changed?
Just exactly like we were discussing before, picking the kill point and then just working everything from the kill point instead of falling into my comfort zone where probably I would have left that batu another 10 yards just to get the line right, be comfortable, and then the Teal out of slowed hands and went a bit more of the top instead of being a bit more aggressive.
I've mastered the kill point. So for the viewers, how are you fixing it? It's not about, I know you're fixing it.
Yeah.
But the people that are watching that think, oh my God, I suffer with that. How are you going in there and mentally changing the kill point? Does it feel fairly forced or?
A little bit forced on that batu because obviously, like discussing, the comfort zone's probably 10 yards further past, but in my process, just telling myself to use the power and to be aggressive and.
So you're actually using more keywords and thoughts to deliver it? Because there's going to be, they'll have 100 entries today and 98 people will be suffering with this.
Yeah.
Because it's the one thing that separates.
The
so a little bit forced and a little bit using words and everything to stay energised.
Yeah, just to keep the power going because obviously as a batu, it needs a good gap early, and usually I would be a bit slow.
So for you guys that look at these kill points and think that's me, it's not going to come natural.
No, definitely
it's something that you're going to have to force. And like I say, if you're missing because of the lead, we can fix that.
Yeah.
If you're technically falling down in competitions, that's unfixable. We've got to fix the process before we fix the lead.
Yeah.
Okay, on we go.
Ball.
So what happened there? Talk me through, because that's another great peg. And you made a couple of mistakes. Let's see if you...
I got my line wrong. first couple of birds.
Okay, so we've got a going away bird.
So going away, just a swing to no lead, cover with the barrel.
I'm quite lenient on myself on that first pair when I'm first, because you are going to
Guinea pig.
an area more than you are a spot, where if I'm second or third and I get the whole point wrong, that's just laziness. But when you are first, you do sort of go in there with a bit more of a window. So don't be afraid to walk in there when you are first and say, I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to go to that area.
Yeah.
And then as the pairs progress onwards, you try and bring that in. But if you try and go in and go to that hard, focused, perfect kill point, you will get beat. So when you are first, open up the tolerances and just try and work it down to perfect for pair 3 or 4. All right, well shot. Cheers.
Shot, 8 scored.
Better on your lead on the crosser,
Absolutely, yeah.
but the going away bird, I know why you held there. It was also the wrong kill point, the wrong hole point. So when you picked your kill point being here, you came halfway to the machine.
Yeah.
But you can't see the bird. So the whole point, you actually got it correct in theory to the machine, but the viewpoint is substantially higher, so you needed to start much higher on that first bird. So the only way you could start that low on that bird is if that bird was a coloured clay, which would mean I would see it. The problem here, we've got a black cave going through black bushes. Now what you did, you came halfway to the trap. You should have gone halfway to where you see it first, which would have been much higher.
Yeah, because I think as the first 3, the last one missed, and I thought I crept and crept.
And that's what I say.
I couldn't see it.
If that bird was orange, my whole point would be lower because I would see it earlier.
Yeah.
So you've got the black standard. I've got the kill point here, the machine here, but I don't see the black standard till here, which puts my whole point here. Okay?
Yeah.
But you held here because you thought you could see it. Now, if it was orange, my kill point would be here, my viewpoint would be here, and now my whole point would be in a completely different place. So when we are picking the whole point, make sure it's where I can see it, not where I would like to see it. Where I can and where I would like are 2 different phrases. All right? Cool shot.
Yeah.
That's something we are going to put on film. Now we will put it on film. That is something we will put on film.
I'm filming.
So you're going to judge a successful shot being a kill or a loss?
That's not what I said.
Yeah, you did. You said I didn't feel any difference between
I didn't
the
see
first,
any difference, I said.
but there was a difference in your whole point.
Yes. That's after you said, I moved to what you said.
So the first one was bad, but you said you killed it, so it must have been.
Okay, I understand where you're coming from. I didn't actually move the gun on the first bird once you moved the whole point. I let the...
No. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying, can you feel the difference between the first way you shot it, again, capital, at the machine because it's a trap bird?
Yes.
Now,
I did feel...
when you shot the first bird and you kill it,
Yeah.
all I think is, when is the miss
Coming. Yeah.
The last 3, I can walk away.
Yeah.
But you started down there not because you planned it, because you just did, because you've always
Done that.
And that's what I'm saying to you. You've got to walk in there and go much more mechanical of, okay, I want, correct. I want, correct. I want, correct.
Yeah.
You've got to come away from natural and become much more.
Just those trap birds, just going back to the same old...
But we've had this conversation for the last 5 days now.
Yeah, we have.
5 hours in a car because you messed up the airport.
Well, that's a bit odd.
I'll come to his defence on that one, unfortunately. Kill, and then the last one, the miss. The whole point,
Okay.
we lost it completely. The whole point. Ended up chasing it further up, and that was it. He was never going to get it. Yeah, when you sit straight,
You go for the now, where I would have gone for 2 more good shots, you went for the straight.
Okay.
You see the difference?
Yeah.
So I would have gone there and there, because that's the best. What you did was, I'm 6,
And now an 8.
now I want 8. So you kill the first bird, and now it's. If I shoot here, I get more time, which is what we spoke about. It's completely logical. The problem is that bird gets harder.
So why did that second one start creeping?
Because we got further and further, we got closer and closer to comfort. We came away from it feeling, we didn't shoot the first pair with any emotion. That's the kill point, that's the kill point, whack, whack. Oh,
It was 4 up and then it started to leak out.
and then it's like, well, let's
turn the gas off.
turn the gas off and make sure we're, well,
When you ready?
Oh. Whoa. Lost kill.
trees in the way. You can't see it.
No, that tree.
Nowhere fucking near the tree. If you have a look at that, someone halfway through your first pair digs that tree up and moves it. They must move the tree. I'm starting here
Yeah,
and here.
yeah.
On the first bird, 4 times in a row, you were here. Okay? And every single second shot, you were here. That's how much it's changing by your subconscious. You actually went, pull, bang, and then you got such a big swing. The good thing here, you had enough time to fix it. But you put yourself under pressure, and that time to fix it drops down. So when that video plays back, the video will not lie.